All right, here we go. All right, guys, this is the truth of this truck right here. Look at that. This just happened here like the last month, but you know it was coming. Basically, this entire bottom rear door is just falling apart. I think that I could literally just rip it out. Look at that. The entire weld seam just came off the bottom, and I've been wanting to do that for months. Look at this. Holy cow. Good thing we're getting rid of it. That is just amazing. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back, guys. I apologize, it has been a while. I feel like I have to do that a lot. But honestly, guys, I am really excited to be able to show you what we've been working on, because it has been almost a month, I think, since I made a video, but have not been static whatsoever. It's just been really tough for me to be able to have time to put together a video. But the truck has actually been through quite a bit in the meantime. Now, if you'll notice behind me, clearly the truck does not have the front doors on it on either side, and actually it has not had the rear doors on it as well, but that is recent, so let's just fast forward, or reverse for just a second. Basically, I put a new water pump in the truck, put a pinned LBZ pump in from Danville Performance. Basically, it's modded for the LB7 to be able to fit to an LB7, but it is a LBZ water pump, which means it has a plastic impeller and is also pinned to make sure it does not come off of there. Basically, water pump would need to be replaced anyway, and so I went ahead and got a very nice one. Basically, this should be the last time I ever do this, right? So went ahead and do that. Also, I have had the transfer case dropped. I dropped it myself and then took it down to Andrew at IOD, Atlanta Outlaw Diesel, and had him look at it. Basically, what we found was that it just seems like it was just the output bushing and the rear output shaft seal that need to be replaced. That seemed to be kind of making that clunking noise. Seems to be in good shape now, so happy about that. So have that put back together. Basically, between each of those projects, I had the truck up and running for a few days and said, okay, well, let's just dive back in, take it back apart. And now, as you can see behind me, we are replacing some door panels. All right, so I was extremely lucky. I've been searching for new door panels for this truck for months, honestly. Kind of found some stuff that was like, well, it's in good shape, it's rust-free, but the paint's not quite right, or, you know, it's not the right color or whatever. And I was grabbing a couple of those just in case, and really didn't want to have to go through the deal of painting quite yet. And so finally, I was able to find a full set from a guy down in Kansas. It was about 6.5 hours each way for me. He's like, hey, I've got a full set. They're rust-free. They're ready to go on a truck. They seem to be cut and buffed. So no problem, I can do that. So basically here is the result. Basically, I have both of the rear doors back on the truck. You can kind of see through the cab there. These are two of the originals. They don't look bad from the front, but they are definitely not in great condition versus like that guy. And here's the real reason why we're doing this, guys. Not to take you on a wild goose chase here. Check that out. I was actually able to just rip off the entire bottom of the door with my hand, right? Basically, the entire weld seam at the bottom had gone out and was literally making a hole in the truck, and which was just absolutely ridiculous. And, you know, I'm not going to deal with that. So basically, before I took it off, I went ahead and just ripped it all out just to see how bad it was, and it was truly horrible. So luckily, it's been pretty plug and play so far. Not a whole lot of strenuous stuff to be doing here. Basically, these doors pull off and go back on here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. There we go. Basically, these back doors, there is one bolt right there. And other than that, these will just lift right off of their two sets of hinges right there, and you're off to the races. It is not a hard job. Basically, there's one set of wires that go into the speaker in there, but that's it. Other than that, pretty well just lines up the way you want it to. So basically, this door needs to be cleaned up a little bit yet, but other than that, it is in good shape. Now, the fronts are a little bit more of a problem for me right now. Basically, the front fenders on this truck are not the original. So as you know, this is a 2001 truck. And so I'm having a lot of problems with it right now where these are aftermarket fenders and they're wanting to rub on the door when I put it on. So basically I need to get these front fenders realigned. You know, there's plenty of bolts. There's 2 bolts right down, one up here, one down here, and obviously a bunch right along in here as well. And that makes it really hard. So basically the hood almost has to come off to be able to properly adjust those. So I'm waiting for a couple buddies to come back from UCC. Yes, I know it's UCC right now. I'm pretty upset we weren't able to go, but whatever. Now, just to get rid of the question right now, I am planning to get the rockers and the cab corners done. I'm planning to wait just a little bit. So basically, I need to have the truck up and running here pretty quickly. And then obviously, then it's kind of competition and fun season, right? I don't really want to have the truck down get the quote I had. It would probably take a couple weeks for it to actually get done correctly. You know, by the time everything is taken back off, everything's cut out, welded in. I think Truckmaster's doing it right now, and he's going through all the work of that, and that's awesome. I just don't really have the time to do it right now, and so I'm gonna wait and have it done probably in the fall. So if you do happen to see the truck out, ignore the rockers. I know they're rusty, whatever. Get over it. But so that is all in the works. Basically, the bed's got to come off at the same time to do that job properly. So the goal is to hopefully by the fall put new rockers and cab corners on, put a new bed on it. Essentially, there will not be a single original piece on this truck left. So we'll see what actually happens there, but that is the goal there. Honestly, guys, I would love to have this truck back up and running here in a week or so. Basically, we are getting really, really close here to planting finally. If you're from the Midwest, you know we are having a ridiculous amount of rain right now. And so basically, well, the rain has stopped. So hopefully we can actually get in the fields here pretty quickly. And it's going to be hammer time. So there probably will not be a whole lot of video making right in the meantime there. But I would really, really like to get this truck finished up before that starts. So we can use it to haul stuff if we need to, whatever. But anyway, guys, that's where we're at. As soon as we kind of get through that, it will be polling season. It will be kind of just fun season. I'm really stoked to get the truck back together and go out and have some fun with it, guys. So anyways, guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Keep tuned. It's getting close. Have a good night.